Welcome back to Boca Raton. In this video, we have a very exciting video because this is the first time I'm sharing with you, my friends, the latest community from GL Homes. Yes, we're finally talking about Lotus Edge, the newest community out here. And make sure you stay to the middle. I'm going to be talking all about the VIP lot selection process that just got announced and has a due date at the end of this month. If you're going to be into the lottery system, yes, a lottery system, due to the high demand of people wanting already to buy in this community, without even being released to the public yet. They're being forced to do a lottery system to see who gets to pick their lots first. If you want to be one of the lucky few who get to pick the best locations in this development, make sure you stick around to the middle of the video. I'm gonna be going all over that for you. And at the very end of the video, we're gonna be talking about how you can save up to $20,000 in closing costs. Also in this video, we're gonna be talking about what makes this location so desirable in Boca Raton. We're going to be talking about what makes the inside of Lotus Edge very desirable. And we're going to be given 2 quick walk tours of some of my favorite floor plans here in the Lotus Edge project. So we can't start talking about Lotus Edge without first talking about what makes it so special. And for one, it's the location. If you know anything about Boca, it is a very affluent, desirable location for many young professional families. Like myself, I have a 3-year-old daughter. It's one of the reasons why I actually moved here. Have you ever been to Sugar Sand Park? Because it is a desirable place for kids. Kids love going to Sugar Sand Park. It's one of the best playground areas of all of Palm Beach County. And this development, Lotus Edge, is about a short 10-minute drive, ease access to Sugar Sand Park. If you're into going to some of the most exclusive, well-kept beaches in all of Palm Beach County, you're less than a 20-minute drive to locals' favorites such as Reef Park and South Beach Inlet. Now, talking about kids, if you have kids, especially high school kids, we're actually right next to Olympic Heights High School, one of the most desirable high schools in all of Boca Raton. And all of the schools here are all A-rated. So if you're moving here with a family, if you move into this community, you don't have to worry about schools. If you're going for public schools, if you're going to private schools, your kids are going to have access to some of the best private schools such as Pinecrest, very close by as well. If you're a foodie like me, you're about a 15-minute drive to the Town Center Mall with all of its restaurants and great cuisines there, such as El Camino, a local's favorite. If you're into local events, Mizner Park is again another about 15-minute drive. There you can go to all the festivals and events through the city of Boca Raton. And if you like walkability, this community is actually going to have a secret pedestrian passageway, so you can actually walk your way from the pedestrian gate to Uptown Boca, a very ease of access, not that far of a walk. So you can get your caffeine fix from one of the local favorites coffee stores, and go to Sephora, whatever you need. Now we're talking about passageways. What makes this community actually different than some of the other ones around here is that you actually have 2 entrances and exits. So you have the main one off of Lyons Road. So you're going to have a very big, dramatic entrance with a water fountain, palm trees. I'm going to include some clips of what you can expect with the actual entrance there. But what makes this community very special, you actually get a private entrance and exit for the residents of Lotus Edge off of 441, so you don't have to worry about waiting in line or traffic at the main entrance, because unfortunately some of these communities that are gated can have a lot of congestion at the main gate because people have Uber Eats and drivers and construction workers always waiting at the gate. It causes a lot of traffic per se. So this community is going to avoid that by having a residents only entrance and exit. Now people love the project of Lotus Palm about the clubhouse, all the amenities, but Lotus Edge is going to be way more upscaled and bigger. So we're talking about over 39,000 square feet. Now we got done talking about what's all amazing on the outside. Let's talk about what's amazing on the inside. So a lot of people love the amenities of Lotus and Lotus Palm. Lotus Edge is going to be all that plus steroids. So you're going to get over 39,000 square feet of amenity space. And just so you know, this community is definitely geared towards active professional families because everything about these amenities are going to be very socialized and active. Some of the highlights of these amenities are going to be the over 10 pickleball courts that are going to be indoor and outdoor. You're going to have 2 paddle tennis courts. You're going to have a sauna room, a massage room, a card room, a poker room. You're going to have an upscaled fine dining restaurant in the community and a very large social cocktail bar outside so everybody can gather around, network, socialize. Again, this community is really going to be geared towards very social, active professionals who like to talk to their other residents and be active in the community. Now, some of the other highlights about this community is going to be the splash pad, multiple pools, you have yoga studios, you have a very, very nice upscale fitness center, you have multiple playgrounds, a kiddies arcade, kiddie play areas so your kids have fun for days and get to meet other kids in the neighborhood. Again, this entire neighborhood is going to be very professional, family friendly. So definitely, before I forget, you're very close to the Florida Turnpike. So if you need to work or travel anywhere further up north in Florida or further down south, you have the ease of traveling using the Turnpike instead of I-95. If you know anything about I-95, it's a very hectic and chaotic place and can be very dangerous to drive on for many people. So this is a major benefit. Before we talk about the VIP lot selection process, here's my contact information. Please reach out to me. If you reach directly out to the builder via their website or going to the model homes, you may lose your ability later to have representation. Always remember that the builder is working for themselves, and it doesn't hurt you to have somebody working on your side in a fiduciary relationship. And the builders actually enjoy working with us because we can provide great customer service to you and them at the same time to make sure everything goes very smoothly with the building process. And this comes out of $0 out of your pocket. The person who actually pays us and reimburses us is going to be the builder themselves because they see the value in what we can bring to the entire process. So please reach out. If you have any questions about Lotus Edge, I'd love to help you and your family relocate here today. All right, so the VIP process is going to be a $10,000 deposit made out to Lotus Edge. It must be a cashier's check given to the office before January 31st. Then at 9 a.m. on February 2nd, they're going to do their lot selection process. After the sales contract is signed, you have a total of 3 days to put 10% down of the base of your build plus all the upgrades you may be interested in. If you fail to actually put the 10% down, you may forfeit your lot, but the deposit itself, the $10,000, is refundable. Just to put this in perspective, in easy math terms, say after you go into a sales contract for your base model and you do your upgrades, it's $2 million for the total purchase price. That means you're going to put $10,000 just to reserve your lot during the lottery process. Then you have to come up with the total 10% down on the entire project minus the deposit that you already put in for the VIP lot selection process. This means you have $200,000 minus $10,000 equals $190,000 due within 3 days. And talking about this date of February 2nd, so after the VIP lot selection process is done, it's going to be released to the public that may also go into a lottery process. After that initial lottery process is done, previous GL projects have historically increased the prices of the home values after it's premiered to the public. So getting in contract sooner than later is usually the best financial decision if you're planning on moving here regardless within a year, because it's going to take that amount of time to actually build your property. So getting into a sales contract quickly is usually better with these GL projects. And just take it in mind, after you sign this contract, it's going to take about a year to even build this house. So you have time for your relocation process in general. But you'll actually be in at the lowest price normally. But you'll be locked in at the lowest price historically according to previous GL projects. So there's something to be aware of. Now stay tuned. We're going to do a home tour of 2 different locations that are my favorite